We are using new era elements. So 4 of Earth came out, stability, and then death came out, Scorpio energy. By the way, the moon should still be in Scorpio as of right now. So what I'm picking up from this energy is I feel like there's energy being rearranged, or there are plans that are being rearranged, and it's almost like it's out of somebody's control. It's something that's being changed, something's being transformed, and I'm getting that someone or a group of people are just so frustrated about it, to the point where they're getting fed up about it because they have no control over it. But there's something that you need to see within this transformation. There's something you need to see when it comes to a transition that you're going through, so that you can come to better understand it for what it is, understand it for what it is, so that you can accept it for what it is. This could be information that was held back, and it could have been for someone's own good. I heard that. It's like, it's for the best. It's best that you didn't know about this, or it's best that you didn't know about it right away. I'm hearing that. It's also just simply about growth. It's about, no, if I told you earlier on, or if I made some kind of movement earlier on, then there wouldn't be any true growth within that, and everything would have just died altogether. All the crops would have died altogether, because it's something that we would have rushed into, and that's a waste. That's a waste of resources. That's a waste of energy and time. And someone could have already dealt with that before, and they didn't want to repeat that cycle again. They didn't want to repeat the same mistakes again. Some things, I don't know, are hard to really like elaborate on or explain in the moment, because there's just so much that a person could be caught up with, and in that moment they're so overwhelmed that they don't have the time to really express that. They don't have the time to give an explanation for that. So it really just comes down to trust. Are you willing to, make time? Are you willing to trust me when it comes to waiting on, a response, or waiting on an outcome? So this really just all depends on your situation and your environment. So something could feel like it's like someone's standing still. Something feels like it's just still. There's this stillness. There's this energy of stillness. And I think over time, someone is going to become used to that energy. They're gonna, their mind and their spirit are gradually adjusting to that feeling. But I also get this hidden feeling, or it's more like, it's like an underlying feeling of someone trying to shake that up for someone else. It's like, while that person is adjusting, there's someone else or a group of people that are just all like, why are you falling for it? Or why are you giving it energy? Why are you giving it time and space? And it's like, because one, why not? And two, because what other choice do I have at this point? And three, it's not my fault that you're so clouded within your own judgment, that you're so full of yourself. You don't even want to take time to listen to anything or anyone. You hate the silence because you don't want to hear all those ugly things about yourself. You don't want to hear all those loud things about yourself. It haunts you. It bothers you. Let me pull more. I hope the sound is okay for you guys. This is just what I'm working with right now. But I mean, look where I'm at, man. Enjoy the view, you know. Just take it in. Feel it out. What else do we have for the collective? Just one card, please, Spirit. What else do we have for the collective? One card. One card for the collective, please. One card for the collective, please. Okay, so Father Water flipped around in between the deck. I'm gonna let it come out because, like I said, the moon is currently in Scorpio, and I feel like there's this push, there's this drive to really, sink into the essence of who you truly are and what you truly want for self, and maybe what you even want for the world, what you want for the planet. What you want to see in others is what you also have to deliver, but for yourself, within yourself. How do you give it to yourself in order for it to be delivered to everyone else around you, right? So there's just something about acceptance. It's like having to accept yourself before, accepting anything else, accepting what, in a sense, what the universe is offering you or giving you. It's something that you may not be fully understanding right now because there's something within yourself that you're not choosing to face and fully grasp. So this is where the importance of that, really carries itself. But you don't want it to be dragged. You know what I mean? You don't want to drag it in any way to the point where you feel like you're being dragged, right? And now we're in Aries season, so let's really be mindful of that. There's a lot of passion trying to come through. There's a lot of rage. There's a lot of shit. There's a lot of feelings and emotions and actions that want to take place. Even those feelings within ourselves that we don't even fully realize at first, but it all eventually seeps through. It all eventually follows through. And that's why I'm saying, if you make time to listen now and you don't rush into things so fast, or you don't choose to ignore things so quickly, you're able to hear it out. You're able to feel it out. And that's what we truly want. Whether we know it right away or not, that's what we want for ourselves. That's just what we want, period. Right? I'm going to pull one more and then I'm going to close it out. I feel the need to tell you to take it easy. Just take it easy. Because everything is going to unfold in the way it's meant to. But do not force that. Do not put any force on yourself, and do not allow anyone to force you into anything, into feeling any type of way, into thinking any type of shit, to doing anything. Just stop for a second and breathe. Take in the air that's right here. Like, breathe that shit in. It's all you have right now. And when you really think about it, it's abundant as fuck. Because where would you be without it? Where would you be without this breath of fresh fucking air? Take that in. Take in whatever it is that you need to take in. Take in whatever it is called. Whatever is being called to you, whatever you're being called to feel it. And remember to talk to yourself, talk with yourself, and remind yourself the importance of who you are and why you matter and your values and why you're beautiful, because that is what's gonna help you get through this shit. The journey will feel a lot more smoother. It'll feel more so as a flow than a bumpy ride, because you've been here already, for one. And two, it's like, you just need to fucking chill out. Now, that's not what I actually want to say. I think I'm just getting a little distracted, and it's coming to a point where that fire, it's really building up in me too, because I love y'all so much. I be trying to love myself every day, you know? I try my hardest to love myself every day, and it's not easy. But you see, like, that's just the truth of it. That's just the reality of it. The reality is nothing, and no one is perfect. And I think that we don't really elaborate on that enough, especially with one another. We just need to talk to each other. Be as raw as you need to with one another, because that mirror effect helps you do that self-reflection that you need at the end of the day. It's not about anyone else. It starts with you in order for you to understand anybody else. So Son of Air comes out, and it's funny that I'm gonna move this. I'm gonna hold it back a bit. I just want you to hear me, but plus we're closing up. But Son of Air comes out after Father of Water, which is very interesting, and it also feels kind of heavy to me. Mother of Earth is at the bottom of the deck, and the devil is underneath that. I think honestly that kind of wraps up what I was saying this whole time. That was me channeling, but it's something about, you thought you knew what you knew, and there's actually more to it. It's not that you're wrong. It's just there's more that you don't know. And when it comes to you learning that, there's a lot that's going to be broken down in ways that you didn't even ask for. And that shit is going to hurt because it's unexpected. But it's highly necessary so that you can truly move forward within like real fucking growth. You know what I mean? It's not no false shit. It's not some, you know what I mean? Like by the book shit. It's literally like, no, this is my fucking life, and this is life. All of this fucked up shit, all of this shit that's lost in translation, it's just life. But I comprehend it more. I comprehend it better because I gave that time and space for myself. I made that room for myself. So now I just know more. Not only do I know myself better, but I just know more shit. And it's not so that I can go around and try to be some guru and tell people, hey, I know more than you. No, I just know this much. And if you see it from this perspective, you can really open up to it in other perspectives, in perceptions that you need to see through for yourself. What you learn from someone else will help you see things through in a whole new light. All for you, all for yourself. So that's really what I mean. It's just about being patient. When you're patient and you're not so quick to speak or react, you can really take things in and digest it for what it is. And then you can create. But you can create honestly and authentically. And you're able to you'll be able to see that reflect off of you through someone else. That's what it's all about, guys. So take care of yourselves. I will make sure to do the same. I'm here for another week. I love you.